guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Emily and today I'll be reviewing set number 10776, Mickey and Friends Fire Truck and Station. This set is part of the new Disney 4+ wave from LEGO that I am particularly thrilled about because it means more Disney minifigs, and I think we can all get a little bit hyped about that, you know? But also this set comes with a Pluto, which this is the first ever Pluto we've ever had, so this is a very big deal. Anyways, I received this set from LEGO and LAN, so thank you so much for sending this to me. I do really appreciate it. However, it will not impact my opinion or my review on the set at all. I will, of course, give you guys my honest opinion on all of this. So anyways, let's get started. All right, here I have in front of me set number 10776. This is Mickey and Friends Fire Truck and Station. It'll be retailing for $40 US. It has 144 pieces, and it'll be available starting on August 1st globally. This is a 4+ set, and I think $40 is a really great value for this set. I do understand there's a lot of giant pieces in this, but also the minifigs are amazing. We get 4 brand new minifigures. We get Mickey and Minnie as firefighters, as well as a new version of Goofy, but then also a minifig that we've never had ever is Pluto, and he just looks so good. It's way better than expected, so let's take a closer look. So here's the main build of this set, the fire station, of course, and I actually really like how they did this. It is for ages 4 and up, so there's a lot of really big pieces. As you can see here, like this one piece here, that's one piece. There's one piece on either side. Those aren't like brick built, those are just giant pieces, but they are printed, which I do really appreciate. And also there's some really nice little Mickey details, as you can see there, and above all of the windows as we look around. So there's a lot of details. The printing looks really nice, and then there's also little accessories kind of hidden. We have a little hose down there, as well as a bell. So even though there aren't that many pieces in the set, there's still a lot to see. Plus, my favorite part about all of these sets, actually, the whole new Mickey and Friends line, are these Mickey tiles. Now, let me pull this off so you guys can see. It's a little bit thicker than I had expected, but I think that's so that it doesn't break. I just really like how they did that. Plus, it's a Mickey tile. How cute is that? Each of these sets comes with one, so I know that I have a lot in mind on what to do with these, but for mock builders out there, or just Disney fans in general, this is a really cool piece to get your hands on. And something I really do appreciate about this build is that the 2 sides of it are movable, so you can kind of pose it like that if you're trying to focus more on the back perhaps, because it does look a little bit more framed when they are, you know, like turned in like this. Or when we have it in the front, if you bring them closer like that, just to frame whatever area you're more focused on. Or better yet, you can actually take them apart like this. They're just clipped together, so it makes it really easy to just make it your own, make it very customizable. And then you could just, you know, take these pieces, do something else with them, whatever you want. For adults, it's a very customizable set. I don't think that this is just for children. A lot of people argue that the 4+ line is only for kids, and I do not agree at all. You could even take the 2 pieces apart and then just do something completely different with them. So for example, you could just use the 2 pieces and just make your own kind of tower. You would have to change some things around on these pieces, you know, just take them apart, move these little blue parts, and then just slide them together to make a little fire tower type thing. There's a lot of possibility here. And also on the top of these, something to note is that these 2 are different. It's nice that they added that extra detail. I guess we have binoculars over here as well as a siren, and I assume that this is a light over here, but I'm not actually sure. There's definitely a lot of versatility with this set, which I definitely appreciate. And then when we turn the build around, there's a lot to see on this side as well. So just to note, there's this little wheel here, and I'm not actually sure what that does or what the function of it is. Maybe there's a firefighter out there that might know, or maybe it's just a little toy accessory. I'm not sure, but we get a little wheel, which is kind of fun, I guess, as well as a coffee area, because, you know, kids just love having coffee areas in their sets, so kind of weird, kind of random, but, you know, it's always kind of nice. I'm glad that they did use the space for something rather than just leaving it blank. And then on the other side here, we do have a little control center with that printed piece up there. I do wish that they had used that space a little bit better, because it just seems very empty to me. But I guess it could have been worse. And then as for playability on this set, there is quite a lot to look at. So first, I'll just draw your attention to this little traffic bar thing here in the middle. It is just attached by that clip, so it is easy to remove if you don't really like it. So that is nice to know. If you just don't like the look of it, you can always just take it apart, but I'm gonna leave it there just for the sake of this review. This opening here does leave enough room for you to move that bar aside and then slide this fire truck that we will take a closer look at in a second. You can actually put the fire truck through here. So I'll just show you that real quick. It is kind of nice that they did design it that way, so it's not too tight of a fit. And then over here, we actually have a firefighter pole where you can actually attach your minifig on here and have them slide up or down, which is kind of fun. It's basically the pole you see in any firefighter movie, so it's kind of a nice touch that they included it. So essentially you can just attach the minifig arm onto the pole there and then slide them up or down. So it's kind of nice, kind of simple, but it is a 4+ set. So of course the play features aren't going to be too crazy in this. And then as for play features in the back, there's not really too much to see. I feel like this set leaves for a lot of creativity among kids, but there's nothing really too interactive in the back of this set. And now moving on to the fire truck build itself. Obviously, it's just a cute little fire truck. It's not meant to replicate a real fire truck, but it is really cute. It's very cartoonish. And also, as we can see on the front, there are those printed pieces with a little flame on the front. It looks like there's no hidden Mickeys on this one. They did a really great job on this build of just getting rid of any studs on top. It's a very slick fire truck. Of course, it looks kind of cartoonish. It's in a 4+ set. But for the build, I think it's perfect, and it does go well with the actual fire station. And then we also get this cute little ladder in the back, which is a really nice touch. You can actually fit Minnie Mouse or one of the other minifigs on it as display, so it's kind of nice adding that extra playability to this set. And then on to Goofy and his hot dog stand. I am gonna set Goofy aside just for now because I want to focus on the hot dog stand, but we will do all the minifigs later on in this video. I will be adding chapters, so make sure to check for those. You can see that this is just a very simple build. Again, this is a 4+ set. It's not going to be that complex, but we do get these 2 little bones on the side, which is perfect for Pluto. And then we get the flame on here, which I just think is kind of interesting because it is a fire station. I feel like kids could come up with these really intricate, kind of funny storylines when they're playing with this, where, you know, Mickey Mouse would probably come and try to put out the flame, but it's, you know, the flame to make the hot dogs. I don't know. It's just kind of creative. I think it's kind of interesting that they chose to go with the hot dogs, but it's a nice little accessory for the set nonetheless. So now let's move on to the minifigs in this set, which is my personal favorite part about all of the Mickey and Friends sets, honestly. So here we have Mickey. I figured we would start with Mickey Mouse. He's featured with this really nice gold details all along the front of his torso, the hat, and the shoes. Also, to note, this headpiece is a new mold. They made a lot of new molds in this Mickey and Friends line, including the Mickey tile, the Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse head molds, as well as Pluto. So that's really kind of neat. I'm glad that they did that. It's a really nice touch. But overall, I just think this minifig looks really cute. I love that little fire emblem on the top as well. There's just a lot of really great detail on him. So I really hope that now that they have all of these new Mickey Mouse head molds, that they might make more in the future. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. And then looking at the back of this Mickey Mouse minifigure, there's not really too much more to see, but you can see a little bit of detail on the hat. They did capture those kind of molds down the top quite nicely. And then we see that large golden red fire emblem on the back of his torso. And now here we have our Minnie Mouse minifigure, and I'm kind of disappointed in this. The Mickey and Minnie look identical, minus that pink bow and the eyelashes. Besides those, the torso printing's the same, the leg printing's the same, the head mold's the same. There's nothing different except for those eyelashes and the pink bow. So I wish that they had done something a little bit different, just literally anything to make her stand out just a little bit more. And here's the back of Minnie Mouse. Again, we see that gold and red fire emblem, as well as that large pink bow on top. It's the same head mold as Mickey Mouse, so there's really no differences there. So moving on now to the Goofy minifigure, and I just love how this looks. There's so many great details on him, and Goofy as a character in general is just hilarious, so having him in minifig form is perfect. Now for this one, I just like to call him Chef Goofy because he's dressed like a chef. He's the hot dog chef. As you can see, both hands are just full of hot dogs ready to be cooked on the grill, and I'm not sure if he's actually part of the fire station team. I don't know if he's actually a firefighter or if he's just kind of the hot dog guy that kind of works near the fire station. I'm not really sure what the story is here, but as for the minifigure, it looks great. The only other Goofy we got was in 2019 in the train station, so having another Goofy just in general is awesome. And then on the back, I just love that little detail on him with the spatula tucked into his apron. That's just so fun. I don't know. It's just like the little details like that, I just love it. And then finally, for the main event, we have Pluto, and I cannot believe that we have this as a minifigure. This is the first ever Pluto, and I think they did a really great job with it. I love that detail with the red tongue, and then there's a really long tail on him that I wasn't really expecting. I didn't think the tail would be that long, but overall this is a brand new mold, and I just think that they nailed it. Like, this looks so nice. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.